Stuck looking at my head. Sorry. Okay, we should be good to go. We'll do a little wipe here. Make sure we're all set. Beautiful. There we go. Now you can see my full whiteness and full color. How's it going, everybody? Happy, what did I say, Friday? Happy Friday. We're talking Bleach TYBW Part 3. Officially, the opening was dropped today. Then we have the full-on premiere of Episode 1 tomorrow. Now, it looks like there was also an interview that happened. That they talked a lot about TYBW Part 3 and what to expect from that. I'm going to try and pull that up so we can take a look and see what it goes. I heard they attributed Bleach Brave Souls, the Bleach mobile game, for being a huge thing for the reason why it was so successful and why a lot of Bleach TYBW Part 3 was able to come back. Let's see here. Where did I put that interview? There we go. All right. Let's see. Is there a time with TYBW? Yes, there is a time. I can actually get you the official time. So let's go Viz Media, Bleach TYBW Core 3. I believe it was 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. PST. But let me double check their website. Yes, 7:30 a.m. PST is when it will air tomorrow morning. So convert that to whatever time you want. I believe Tuki has a video that you can search to, I believe, Perry Tuki, Bleach Brave Souls YouTuber. The forehead veins are popping today, Samuel. Thank you. Thank you. I really worked hard on them. I really wanted them to look super good and delicious for you guys. So that's where we're at. What's up, Tone? What's up? How's it going? What's up, Beepo? What's up, Sherd? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Have you guys seen the new interview that happened? There's a new interview where they're talking about a lot of stuff. It was with Marita and Sugiyama, I believe. I have the rough Bleach, the Google your bit, Mer. Okay, JJ. All right. All right. I don't even look the slightest like Mer. I'm just also bald. Us bald people, we don't all look together or look similar. All right. We're different. We are equal but different. When is TYBW coming out again? More like time. Tomorrow, TYBW, the first episode's coming out, 7:30 a.m. PST. So convert that to whatever your time zone is. New opening was hype. New opening was super, super good. I really thought the new opening was number one, it was clean. It was super, super clean. The animation looked really good in the opening. Really, really good. But I feel like it's so hard to judge an anime by its opening because the opening always looks fire. Every anime, I feel like the opening looks incredible. They're going to spend so much money on the opening where it's hard to say what it's going to look like. Now, if TYBW Core 3 looks like the opening, that's nuts. That is so crazy. So, fingers crossed that's the way. What's up, Alpha Gator Studio? Well, I gotta go later, Churd. Song could have been better. I thought the song was good. I haven't been in love with both the first two openings. I thought this song much more within the style of the Bleach we know and love. Loved it. Loved it. I thought this song was much better than this one. Hadn't been the biggest fan of like Core 1, Core 2 opening for Bleach, but I think Core 3 opening I really liked. Love your videos. Thank you, Alpha Gator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sam, what do you think the best moment in TYBW Core 3 is gonna be? I actually answered this in a clip that we uploaded recently and what we're looking forward to the most. Now, let's see if it is Jose here. My answer was a big spoiler. So I can tell you my answer, but it is a big spoiler for Core 3. There is a clip, but obviously my Aizen is Return of the King. My favorite one is Return of the King Aizen. I butchered that. I also didn't like the other core openings. Yeah, I feel like none of them is really hit. Like, you go and watch OG Bleach, the openings are fire through and through. The openings for Bleach are so good. These ones haven't been my favorite. I don't know if they're trying to go for more like an adult tone. Maybe Kubo's taste changed in music. Maybe Kubo's helping decide now. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. False. Is Toshi's no Bankai? I don't think that's happening this core tone. I want to read the manga before the anime airs tomorrow. So I want to read probably I want to read about 6 chapters and make sure that we're good. And so I can read all the chapters before. Hi, your father owns... God, let me read this. Someone says, hi, your father owned us $25K and we are looking for him. We tried to reach out to you, but you didn't respond. You have 48 hours to make the final decision. Man, that sounds scandalous. That sounds scandalous. My father's really out there owning people 25K. That's crazy that he owns someone for 25K. That's insane. What's up? I'm a good boy. What's up, Bradley? Bradley, how are you? Now, I feel like number one, Heath, that's still like the best song. The best song. And they butchered it when Ichigo came back. I did not like that cover in Core 2. Visuals of the opening remind me of the Black Clover opening. Oh, yeah, dude. The Black Clover opening was so good. Can you guys hear the jets flying over my house? There's an air show happening in my city. So there's actively jets flying over my house. Sigma, what's up, dog? Long time no see. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I will release 10,000 loads when that scene comes out. Well, I don't think it's going to happen till Core 4. I think Adult Tosh is Core 4. You see One Piece? I don't watch One Piece. I read One Piece, and I'm all caught up. One Piece has been incredible. What's up, Hode Anime? How's it going? I think we're in for a lot of good stuff. So from what I have seen so far, so we just released a clip today. If you guys haven't seen it, take a look. They did the pre-screening event in Japan, right? They did that. That's done. They did the pre-screening event. They said they used so much CG in the like throughout the series, and I was like, oh, for whatever reason, when anime uses CGs, they make it choppy. Have you guys noticed when they use CG, they like make the frames really choppy? So then it's a whole thing, right? It's a whole thing. The animation for this has been so smooth. So smooth. I don't want to ruin it, but I hope they keep it that way because it's incredible. It looks really good. Kisuke Bankai is going to be fire. I agree. It's going to be incredible. So excited for Yoruichi. Yoruichi is going to be really cool. She's definitely going to be in this core. I don't know if we're going to get Thunder God Yoruichi this core, though. Where are we stopping this core ideas? That's tough. I don't know. I can't really pen. Hi, Sam. Looks like your past catching up to you with your father, and all sorry to hear that. We're praying for you. Oh, thank you, boss. Thank you. It's hard to guess where this season is going to end because we've already had confirmed from the pre-screening that they're moving parts around. They're moving parts around from where's it going to go. So we don't know where it's going to end because they're actively moving the timeline around, you know? Who knows? I'm not entirely sure you will remember me, but I'm the guy who said, I knew you had glasses from your voice. Dude, that shit was so funny, Beepo. Beepo, that shit was so funny. And I have a deviated septum, by the way, so I sound nasally because my nose is fucked up. One of my nostrils is smaller than the other. All right, so you really hit close to home there. Would I rather fight Bo Jackson or The Undertaker? I would take The Undertaker as he is right now. He's old. So I would take him as he is right now. I think I can at least, like, cap him in the knees or something. You are so sweet. Well, thank you. Don. I'm just going to say that. Like, it's Bo. Got a same-day simul-dub, and the first episode was great. I hope they do the same for Bleach, but I doubt it. I will be turning your notifications off, so no spoilers. Got it, Bradley. Heard. Nah, 05 taker? I mean, I don't know. Damn. 330, what is that? Little bracelets? Thank you, Sigma Ringo. Thank you. I'm very much intrigued with how they're going to handle the story of Bazby and Hashwell. So I'm intrigued at that as well. I think Bazby and Ugram are one of the two. Like, I think that is going to be the core of this core. That is going to be the scene, right? That's going to be the dramatic scene that sets up these characters. And I also think Bazby versus Ugram is going to be what decides, like, where in history the Stern Raiders are going to fall, right? Because I think the Espada are so iconic. They're such iconic villains. I think the Stern Raiders need to have something that elevates them, and I think the Bazby versus Ugram is going to do that for them, and I think that will make or break. Would you fight Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali? I think Muhammad Ali has said that Mike Tyson would beat him in a fight, so I would take Muhammad Ali. Also, Mike Tyson's like going to bite your ear off and stuff. It's going to be insane. All the gooners finna watch the Yoruichi episode 10 million times. True? Do you think Grimjo is going to be in this season? Yeah, I mean, he was in the opening. Grimjo was in the opening. He's going to be in this one. I'm intrigued about Renji's new scenes. So am I. They showed a lot of Renji in the opening. A lot of Renji in the opening. So you would make believe that Renji is going to get new scenes. And they show him getting ready to do his Bankai in the new one. So rumor has it, right? This is rumor. Rumor has it that he's going to be fighting Uryu. That's the rumor. Puro killed it with a new opening. Mind-blowing. Dude, it's so cool that, like, they made this whole new, I don't know, studio, Puro Films, to handle Bleach. And they look so incredible. Now, I'm going to withhold my judgment until I see the first few episodes to really do that. Because I feel that we have not had a good, a 10 out of 10 episode. We've not had a killer animated episode since Yamamoto versus Yuhabaha. I think that was incredible. That was really good. And then we kind of just haven't hit that. Renji's going to be amazing. I do really hope Renji gets something. What's my opinion on amphetamines? I'm going to go with no opinion on that one. That's a little bit of a tough one. Chicken Lover. Grimjo was having... Dude, Grimjo, the part with Grimjo in the opening was the best part. The best part. That shit was so funny. Now, they did show basically everything that's going to happen this arc in the opening. So we could, like, kind of break it down and figure out where it's going to end. Because they showed everything. They showed all of the things. But they didn't spoil all of it. The only thing that I think is a major spoiler, and kind of a hate to see it, is they spoiled the now Zanpakuto. I think that's, like, kind of a big spoiler. They didn't show anything about Ikaku in the OP. I know, and it makes me sad. I don't think Ikaku's going to get a time to shine. I love Ikaku, man. Love Ikaku. And I really wish he got something. It'd be really good. But I don't know. Grimjaw is asking, running for his life. Yeah, love it. What's left for Core 4? So that's the question, right? Core 4. So listen, if let's say the anime ends with Ichigo walking up the stairs for the final battle with Yuhabaha, I have no idea what they're gonna do in Core 4. We're getting so close because these are the moments. We're getting to the moments where Kubo is, for the manga, unfortunately, started skipping around a lot. A lot of stuff got left on the cutting room floor. This is the time that happens, right? So it's up in the air for where we go from here. And that's what I think is really exciting. I think that's really, really exciting. We are getting to the part where we don't know what's going to happen. We have no idea. I know how Reggie, oh, okay, let's go. Sigma, thank you. Okay, that was a while. Love that. When is Bleach TYBW Blood War Part 3? Michael, it is tomorrow at 7 a.m. PST. So, with that being said, you guys, if you guys are here, 7 a.m. PST is when it's going to air. Actually, 7:30 a.m. PST. I'm hoping I work tomorrow morning, so you guys will not see me right when it's happening. If you guys are not in our Discord, make sure you're there. Once I'm done working tomorrow, it'll probably be about same time as it is right now. Probably about 3:30 PST. I'm going to go live. We're going to watch the episode together. We'll be like, what is happening, Sigma? What are these things? So make sure you follow us. It'll be on Twitch. We'll probably also make sure we stream on TikTok or something, but it cannot be on YouTube. YouTube will copyright strike me instantly. It's going to be game over, but we'll be doing a live watch of the episode together before we go and record Bleach Boys. So if you guys want to watch along with me, it seems like they're dropping just one episode tomorrow, Michael. Just one episode. WDKALY is 1 to 2 episodes. I work 12 to 10 tomorrow, dude. That's tough. We're all going to miss it. It's coming out super early. Kuba said he's going to give Urahara a backstory scene during his fight, but we never got it. Maybe it'll be in the anime. That's a great guess, Sashimi, because he has really brought up a lot recently, like Urahara, Yoruichi, like what the backstory is. That's something that they talked about with the novels that were happening. I think a history backstory related thing with Urahara and Yoruichi during their setup with Asuka would be great. It would be incredible. He also just recently said that Aizen was aware of Urahara before Urahara even became friends with Yoruichi. And a club outside question, that was something they said as well. So maybe he's cooking something with Urahara, maybe a little something there, but I do not know. I should remember we're tomorrow just for, so the way it works for me is I'm working. I work in the hotel industry, so the schedule is really intense. It's all over the place. But I always try to make sure that, like, when Bleach is coming back, I try to make sure I work the mornings, so I won't be there to watch it live. But that way, I can come home, I can watch it, then we'll record the podcast, then I'll edit the podcast. So basically, all night will be spent for Bleach content after that, and it just works the best. All right, I'm dipping because hopefully I see you tomorrow, Sigma. You will see me tomorrow, 100%. So if you're not already Sigma, make sure you follow us on Twitch because we'll do a live watch of the episodes. Make sure you're there. But I will be live on TikTok as well, so we'll be doing that. I will be at work when it drops. Same here. I will be hanging out and watching it. Braves to watch Twitter. You think we'll be able to see our beloved Uncle Tsukushima or maybe in the next core? I don't know. We're definitely going to see him again. We know that, right? They've already said that. We're going to see him, and it happens in the manga. But I don't know what core that's going to fall on. Are we still holding out for Tokinata Easter egg? Nah. The dream's dead. The dream is dead for Tokinata Easter egg. That's down the drain. We're never going to see it again. Tokinata Easter egg. The only time that we really could have seen that was one, I feel like the Grammy fight when they showed all the bodies all around because he does do something shortly after that. And then also when Ichigo was creating his sword and they pulled back the sea, that would have been the perfect time to make an Easter egg. But we didn't get it, so I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think it's going to happen. I know Renji is one of those characters that gets one shot all the time, but I personally love his character. Renji is really cool. Renji is a cool character. You know, it's fun to clown on Renji. We love to clown, honestly, and also the fact that they haven't announced Renji for Bleach, if the new Bleach video game coming out is insane. It's insane that they haven't done that. But love to clown on Renji, but he's a cool guy. Dude, how cool was the original scene with Bleach, in like the OG Bleach anime, where Renji fights Byakuya? That is one of the coolest scenes. One of the coolest scenes. And then also Renji and Uryu teaming up to fight Xyloparo. Awesome. So cool. Renji's got a lot of cool scenes. It's fun to clown at. Did we witness Shunsui versus Libaro in this core? We are going to witness that. They showed it in the opening that is going to happen. That is 100% in there. Our core 3 will have 14 episodes. I believe they said 13, but I don't know 100%. Are we holding out for Ukitake Bankai? I don't believe we will get Ukitake Bankai. I think that will be something that will be saved for the Hell arc, which will be the manga, the new manga arc that's going to happen. I think it's going to be very central. I think they're going to save that. It was said by leakers that leaked all Core 2's episodes name. There's gonna be 14 episodes. Okay, all right. Lego 9 Alpha. Hey, what's up, dog? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Camp Your Own World isn't that long. It doesn't take a whole season to adapt. Well, I think it would take a whole season to adapt Camp Your Own World. I think it would. I think that would happen no matter what. I think that it would take a whole season to adapt that. But I think it would just take one season. So it depends what they want to do. Renji has so many W's and fillers in movies compared to the actual canon. That is true. Because Renji's cool, man. And you think about Renji, he also, like, I don't know, he's up there. I would say he's up there. His Bankai is iconic. Iconic. Really, really, really good. Technically, last court also had 14 episodes, but one was a recap. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so then that's par for the course. Chance of getting a new Bleach movie. I hope we do. Bleach is getting a Jump Festa stage coming up this December. Obviously, the season's already been going on, so I don't know what they're going to be talking about for Jump Festa for Bleach. But what would be really cool is if they do announce a movie. Because they're still celebrating Bleach's 20th anniversary. I think it just passed the day that it came out 20 years ago. Also, Kuro finally found his ultimate anime, and best part is not even finished. Yeah. Is Uruhara versus Asking in this part? It is. At least the start of it should be. I don't know how far they're going to go. A Hell Arc movie. That would be so cool. It would never happen, though. Bro, the opening ended with Yuha showing you the future and all the events. Renji's biggest feat is pulling Rukia. I mean, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. I mean, that would be, listen, any of us lowly men in chat, that would be any of our biggest feats would be pulling Rukia, okay? I think we have 14 episodes because last four episodes of episode 26 because of production issues, and episode 27. Well, supposedly, and I don't know if he was just talking about the first 2 episodes they showed for the pre-screening, but supposedly there are no production issues in this core. Supposedly. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, all that stuff. The Randy scene they took straight from Volume 73 cover, which looks so clean. That was one of the surprises that I seen in the opening. Oh yeah, I saw that as well. I saw people comparing that to the opening and the manga cover, which is so cool. I really, really, really hope that it's going to go far. How far do I think it'll go this season? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I would be shocked if it ends with, like, Ichigo walking up to fight Yuhabaha, but that'd be insane. That's the final fight. That is like it. But they have so much to extend on, it's hard to say. And we've already heard from people who went to the pre-screening that they're already moving events that happen in the manga. They're moving them around in the timeline. So it's almost impossible to guess where this is going to end. It's so hard. Don't forget we're supposed to get more rail lore. Yeah, I heard that in the first 2 episodes, they throw out what the name of the Soul King is just randomly, which is insane. But I guess that's a thing. We'll take that. Bleach, The Last, would be fire. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like a Naruto movie? Is that what you mean? Uryu Vol standing, I think that's going to happen this core. I think they will show Uryu Vol standing this core. The final fight is Aizen versus Yuha, Ichigo versus Yuha. Well, I mean, they eventually all coincide. You know, they all interlap, right? I think that could happen. I think that could be the end. I think it could be Ichigo walking up the stairs and they cut it. And then just the last season is going to be all new stuff, which would be so insane. What's up, Landon? What's up? At the end of Thousand Year Blood War, imagine we get a quick scene of Tokonata scooping up Grimmy's brain running off. I would love that. If at the end of Core 4, Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Core 4, everybody's having a great time, they cut back. They go a little bit, thanks Mick, thanks. They cut back a little bit, right? They're like, hey, let's go back like a couple of hours or whatever. Yes, I'm live on both. And then they show like Tokonata walking. Maybe he's just his sandals and his clothes. They show Tokonata walking and scoop up the brain. I would die inside. I would die inside if they brought that up. I think Tokonata is like a fucking D1 hater in Bleach, and I love him as a villain. I love him. Do you think they will do a little mini episode of the Hell Arc? I don't think so. I kind of lean more towards that they will allude to Camp Your Own World. I think that is more viable. I don't think they will mention anything to do with the Hell Arc aside from showing the brief ending that happens in the manga, which shows like the adult version of some of the characters in Ichigo's kid. I think that's what will happen. Only D1? Yeah, I mean D1, Doug. I mean, he doesn't last long. D1. Now that I think about it, the merch they're releasing is way too good. Just got some acrylics. Dude, I got that acrylic set from Club Outside that has like 100 characters in it. I gotta set it up still. It's still sitting in a box. I still gotta set it up. I wonder if Rayo's name is in English or German. Good question. Great question. I don't know. I would almost venture to guess German. Do you think Dragon Ball can defeat One Piece universe? Yeah, I mean, that seems like that's pretty straightforward to me. I'm reading Camp Your Own World. It's so good, Mick. And that's the reason why everybody quotes it so much. Camp Your Own World is such a good read. So good. And the author nailed the characters. Nailed them, dude. Is Adult Ichigo going to be shown in Core 4? I believe so. I believe Adult Ichigo will be shown in Core 4. I think that'll be a slam dunk. That'll happen no matter what. Kubo's going to start writing the Jaws of Hell christening arc. I think so as well. I think a lot of the stuff that we were waiting for Kubo, like Burn the Witch continuing on in the manga and in an anime form at the same time, and the Hell Arc continuing, I think a lot of that has been put on hold because Kubo is so involved in the anime. So I think that's why we haven't got anything new from Kubo. I'm not gonna lie, Bleach Blue Lock and Spark Zero finna carry this month for me. Dude, the animation for Blue Lock that they showed in the trailer, oh my god, that was so bad. That was so bad. But the opening's good though. The opening's good. You know what? I want to see the Espadas doing combo moves in a fight. Well, T Pink Staff, listen, Can't Fear a World might have a treat for you, dude. I trust. I don't think we'll see it this core. I don't think it'll happen. But if they ever do Can't Fear a World, that is something that happens, and it's really cool. The Tokonata / Tozen conversation with Sleepy, dude. Can't Fear a World is one of the best things that they did. They made Tozen such a great character. They redeemed Tozen in Can't Fear a World. He has such cool interactions, and we learn about Tozen's past. Incredible to take a character like Tozen and do that. So cool. Should I go watch Dandadan right now? Yeah, do that, man. I heard it's great. I heard Dandadan is really good. Also, the opening for Dandadan is very good as well. I want to see the OG #1 OST be the... Yeah, it needs to be like, listen, remember the last season of Pokemon where Ash finally becomes the Pokemon champion or whatever it is, and they play the OG Pokemon song. It needs to be that exact setup for Bleach. It has to be. It cannot be anything else other than that. I'm on the first one, but I still have the other two to read. Dude, the second one is so long, Mick. So long. I bet Kubo clenches his fist in pure anger when I'm talking. Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, I think he answered a question for the Hell Arc where he was like, someone's like, hey, when's the Hell Arc gonna happen? He's like, when you guys stop asking me about it. When you guys stop asking me. So what are the Bleach Light Not? There's a bunch of them. There are Spirits Are Forever With You, which is abbreviated to SFWY. That is about Kenpachi, and it is about I can't remember his name. Damn, I can't remember the guy's name. Let me Google. I'm sitting in front of a computer. I can look this up really quick. Let me see. Don Kanoji. There you go. Don Kanoji. Well, it's about the Kenpachis as a whole, and Don Kanoji's in it quite a bit. And Xylopar. So, very cool. Do I think Nanao, or no, Nanana and Robert are still alive in the anime? Yes, I do. I think they're both still alive. They also kind of humanize Aizen, at least. True, and I do like that part as well. I think, I don't want to spoil it, but I think the reveal that happens at the Can't Fear World is 10 out of 10 great characterization. I think it's really good. What are the odds that Rael's last name is Aizen? I think horrible odds, but if you are correct on that, Chris, I mean, you can pick whatever you want. I mean, fuck. I'd be blown away by that. Do I think there will be DLC for Rebirth of Souls? I think that would be depending on how good the game does. If it does well, I can see them easily doing it. Somebody in chat last time said that they could see DLC being movie characters for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, which I think would be really cool. But it also depends how big of a roster they're going to have, right? I feel like they might make a Can't Fear World movie if they do consider... Well, here's the tough thing, right? And this is definitely a factor. Here's the tough thing. If they do a Can't Fear Your Own World movie, it would be a great test because it has no Ichigo in it. Can't Fear World, Ichigo's gone. He is not in the movie, period. He's not in the books. He's not in anything, right? So it would be a great testament to see how popular Bleach is without the main character. Which is, I think, most series wouldn't be able to do. I'm waiting for the OG Gote 13. I truly believe that they did the OG Gote 13. I truly believe they were introduced to be villains for the Hell Arc. I truly believe that is what they're for. I do not think we will get a novel. I think they will be very relevant in the Hell Arc. I wonder what Ukitake's new changes / new scenes will be. I think they'll just make it more relevant, more prevalent. They'll give a bit more of an emotional impact. One of the things that Pythes always points out is they never gave him before the Hell Arc came out, we never got a funeral. We never got a sad moment about him being gone. We got nothing. So that would be kind of cool if they do a quick little, at least a sad moment, because I know we use it for the Hell Arc now. I hope they do make the Hell Arc a movie. That would be really cool. What is Ichigo doing in Can't Fear Your Own World? In Can't Fear Your Own World, the in-world reason for Ichigo being gone is that he is literally on vacation. He is on vacation, and the main bad guys of Camp Fury World specifically waited for Ichigo to be gone to do their plan. That is it, which is hilarious. It's awesome. It's great. I don't need anything more than that. A season of Camp Fury World would make better than a movie. I agree with that as well. I think it would have to be multiple movies or a season. I'm literally going to purchase PS5 just for the new game, dude. It looks so good. I'm going to just complain on my computer. I have a great computer. I'm just going to go straight to the computer. If they do Camp Fury World, though, would that mean Tokonata going to show up in the Hell Arc? I mean, no. Actually, no. I can't answer without spoiling. Tokonata would not show up in the Hell Arc, and there's a reason for it. And I don't want to spoil it because somebody said that they're in the middle of reading it, so I don't want to spoil. Tokonata needs to be hinted. I think Tokonata being hinted at in 1,000 Year Blood War would be super cool. And I don't even think it has to be a direct Easter egg, but I think if they do tease Tokonata, it would be incredible and it would be so cool. Azushiro and Tokonata and other noble clans. The main character of Camp Fury World is Sasagi. That is correct. Are people from the manga going to be shown in Core 3? Are people from the manga going to be shown in Core 3? Yes. 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 I hope Mimihaga survives and doesn't get absorbed by Yuha and will have a big role in the final fight. Like that, Ukitage's death will not be useless. I got to the Tokonata intro Camp Fury World, but they talk about his powers and stuff much later. You won't even learn about that. So I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, Tokonata's cool, man. He's really cool. Really cool. I kind of wish 1,000 Blood War was more than 52 episodes. Yeah. I mean, I agree. Obviously, I want more Bleach as a whole, right? Like that's something that I want to happen. But 52 episodes is pretty strong for a whole season. Really cool, man. I scrolled too far. Where am I? What's up, MDK? We're talking Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War, dog. Come on. Who do you think will outshine another Sparking Zero or Core 3? Well, I think Sparking Zero has such an insane amount of hype behind it right now. And I think it does not have a lot of, well, I think it has some overlap, but I think they're two different. I think people will be hyping up Sparking Zero for a video game. People will be hyping up Bleach for something else. Like that's a good show. Why is Hell so important in Bleach? I mean, when you think about it, the Soul Reapers, they are supposed to be sending people to the cycle of resurrection, right? And the big reveal with the Hell Arc is that captains, they cannot resurrect. They go to hell. That's crazy. Like, they've been doing this ceremony this whole time, thinking that they're sending these captains on their way. Like, they're going to go live in peace. They're going to have a great time. Only to find out that they're sending them to hell. Like, that's going to fuck you up. What happens when Aizen sends in the Mugen is done? We don't know. I mean, I would assume he's allowed to walk out, but how do you let someone like Aizen walk out of the Mugen? That's crazy. What VA would... Well, they have a voice actor for Tokonata in Bleach Brave Souls. He already has a voice actor, and it's good. It's really good. Crazy Bleed, Pernida, and Grand Valkyrie. Ugrim is actually much older than Yuha, the Quincy King himself. Yeah, it is a weird thing. You an anime fan? Zoro or Sanji? Zoro all the way. Love Zoro. Sanji, he's cool, but I mean, how do you not ride or die for Zoro? How do you not ride or die? Same VA as Nanami. There you go. And he's done with JJK now, so go at it. Aizen is pretty much the only person that will never get sent to hell for all eternity. True. Very true. Even Yuha Baha himself was like, it would take me too long to kill Aizen. It would take me way too long. So yeah, I mean, Aizen is pretty much immortal. I almost think Aizen will be one of the characters that will have a crossover with Burn the Witch, because I think he will still be alive and kicking by then. If not, Urahara. Urahara will be that one. Who's stronger, Goku or Saitama? I mean, I think you would go Saitama just by the way he is written. I think it has to be Saitama. I mean, he sneezed and farted and went through time. I think it's Saitama. If you could pick a squad to be on, which one would I choose? I would choose Ukitake's squad because that would be the most chill squad in the world. The rest of them I'd be too stressed out. Way too stressed out. Although I feel like Byakuya, if you were on Byakuya's good side, he has your back till the day you die. So I don't think that's a bad thing. Kubo confirmed Yuhaba cannot kill Aizen. Yeah, there you go. Evil Nanami. Yep. My boy Gojo got done dirty 100%. 100% I agree with that. He did. By the way, who do you fuck with more, Aizen or Tokonata? Aizen. Tokonata, listen, the way that Tokonata and Aizen, they both trash talk people a lot. Aizen is playing like mind games, like mental mind games with you, right? Tokonata is like, just like a kid who is just like shitting on you, like nonstop. Just like, yeah, that's why you're so weak. That's why you couldn't save your parents and they fucking died, you loser. It's like, if you had the power that I had, you would do that. Oh, fuck it, I'll just kill him and get him reborn. Like, that's Tokonata. Aizen is like laying landmines for you to step on and then just ruins you. Just ruins you, Tokonata is the Joker and Aizen is more like Lucifer. That's a good comparison. Especially when you take like Sashimi, where Tokonada does really, his motivation is really he just wants to watch the world burn. That is literally it. That's it. Aizen, one of the greatest villains in the history of TV. I agree. I love Aizen. I think he's iconic. Who's a character you like, but you would actually hate if you're in the world of Bleach? Mayuri. That's the easiest slam dunk of my fucking life. I think Mayuri is a great character. Love watching Mayuri. I think his scenes that he had in Core 2 were incredible. Would I want to know him or be friends with him in Bleach? No. Hell no. Gojo, Kit Kat, true. Before Sukuna, there was Grimjo, true. What's up? I'm going to try pronouncing your name. Ryof Kuraku, is that correct? Is Azushiro going to be shown in Core 3? He is not. I don't think there's really an opportunity. The only person that they really have an opportunity to weave into 1,000 Year Blood War is Tokonada. That's really the only person that they have. What's up, Drea? What's up, Rose and Raps? Do you know at what hour Bleach? Yes, I do. It is going to drop, well, at Algeria. Oh, man. Here. I got you. AM PST to Algeria time. I don't really know what that is. 3:30 p.m. There you go. That's what Google says. 3:30 p.m. I'm very good. Thank you for asking. I want Tokonada. Me too. I think the coolest Easter egg that they could do in all of Bleach TYBW would be a Tokonada Easter egg, and I think that'd be so cool. Tokonada is the main villain from the novels Can't Fear Your Own World. He is an incredible villain, really, really good. Highly recommend reading them if you're into reading at all and you want more Bleach content. Can't Fear Your Own World is one of the best. It's actually locally brought over. It's available in English. It's the only Bleach novel that's been brought over in English. There is Spirits Forever With You as well. There are We Do Not Always Love You, which is about the wedding of Renji and Rukia, which is very cool as well, but none of those have been actually translated and brought over. There's fan translations that you could read. Would I rather spar with Kenpachi or experimented on by Mayuri? Kenpachi in a heartbeat, because Kenpachi would beat my ass, I'd be gone, it'd be game over, and then I think he would stop. Because I wouldn't be any fun to fight, so I think Kenpachi would stop. I would love to be Lieutenant Squad Zero, seems so chill. To be a war criminal under OSHA. Well, I didn't know Squad Zero was up for grabs, honestly. Lasha, Nebraska. I didn't know I could pick Squad Zero. But yeah, Squad Zero would be pretty cool. Be pretty cush. I am ahead of Bleach. Each goes an adult now. He becomes an egocentric after becoming the Soul King, but Yhwach isn't really bad. So, I mean, I think a lot of the things that they're doing with Yhwach, they're trying to give him more motivation to make you kind of like see his point, you know? And then so we've got some of the backstory of Yhwach. You really think about it from a way, if the setup of the Soul King is like really just a figurehead and Ichibei is controlling everything, it's pretty fucked up. You know, it's not a great setup. You could see why someone like Yhwach would want to go ahead and get rid of him. 48 hours of Mayuri or Granzo, that's a toughie, dude. Chicken liver, that's a toughie. 48 hours of Xyloparo or Mayuri. That is fucking tough. I don't know. I just feel like Mayuri. I just want wasted $20 white shirt. I just feel like Mayuri because Xylopar like eats his minions and stuff, you know? I don't know. I feel like Mayuri might like turn me immortal and keep me forever. But man, Xylopar is going to be brutal. I don't know. That's tough, man. I haven't read Spirits Are Forever With You, so I don't know if there's some more stuff in there. Do I think Kisuke Urahara is the final villain? Well, originally he was supposed to be, right? Originally, Kisuke Urahara was supposed to be the original villain of Bleach. Imagine how awkward it is for Renji to interact with Byakuya after he married Rukia. Well, apparently they're like cool. They're really cool about it. It is a little bit weird that he now has his brother-in-law as his lieutenant, right? That's how that works out. That is a little bit weird. Isn't like Yhwach can feel every single human death or something like that, too, that was confirmed? Yeah, well, especially once he gets his next power up, I think so. Do you think they'll animate Spirits Forever With You? I don't think so. I don't think they'll animate Spirits Forever With You. I'd be shocked if they did. There's a good chance, but I think by far they would do Can't Fear Your Own World first, and then they would do Spirits Are Forever With You and go from there. It just depends what we're looking like for like Bleach content, you know? Bleach has been so good. I hope that episode 20 will be very good, especially for like 15-minute episode. Yeah, because I hear there's gonna be a lot of recap right at the start of episode 1, which that's tough. That's really tough. I can't see Urahara as a villain. He just seems like such a good guy. Well, I mean, like, listen. I mean, you think about it from the get-go. Part of it was Urahara gave Rukia like a bum, you know, body to use, and like that's where it started a lot of this. When Yhwach was talking to Ichibei, he said something like, "All humans that die, Yhwach has to feel it," right? I don't remember that. By the way, Sam, I asked the police. They said you legally have to share your Steam. I just don't know if I trust you enough to share it. It's like you're just putting a lot of trust into you, man. Do I think Squad Zero teaming on current Ichigo can beat him? Or, well, I think typically if you're not Ichibei, I think, well, if you're not Yhwach, I think Ichibei crushes you instantly. I think it's his power is so good. So good. Excuse me, sorry. Have I seen Bleach Bridge? Only parts of Bleach Bridge. I haven't watched a lot of it. What would happen if Aizen accepted Yuha Baha's offer? I mean, they'd be pretty unstoppable. That'd be incredible. Are we going to see Urahara Bankai? I don't know if that's going to be Core 3 or Core 4. I'm kind of inching towards that being Core 4. I wonder if Aizen will save Soul Society. Isn't there 8 multiverses in Bleach? I don't think so. I don't. If you explain a little bit further, I figure out. Do you think Oetsu Shikai? What do I think Oetsu Shikai would be? I mean, it is impossible to tell. It is impossible. He creates them. It could be anything. It could be all the Zanpakuto in one. You know, it's who knows. That's a tough one. Maybe he doesn't even have one, and he just moves around to different ones. Aizen versus Ichibei, who wins? I believe it was confirmed that Ichibei would win that fight. Opinions on Soya Azashiro. I think Azashiro is really cool. I have not read the novels. The only thing I know is from Bleach Brave Souls. What's going to be your reaction after the episode tomorrow when Uryu beats Senjumaru? If he defeats her, it shows how strong he is after waiting for one of your cliffhanger. I mean, it has to happen, right? So that's one of the things that I talked about, where the new additions to Squad Zero are cool, right? They're really, really cool. The new scenes are really, really awesome. That's a great time. But ultimately, it has to follow the manga storyline. They can't change it that much. They just can't. So because it has to follow the manga storyline, that means Senjumaru has to lose. When we saw the original trailer or the teaser for Core 3, they showed Uryu. So that's why it's like Uryu's going to defeat Senjumaru. It has to happen. Now, the only thing that I think is a bit weird with that is Uryu will have, for all intents and purposes, killed Senjumaru, right? So that means Uryu's a bad guy. Like, he killed a Soul Reaper. You know, like, he's not innocent anymore. Like, he glaxed somebody. He's dead. He killed Senjumaru, for all he knows. Unless it's revealed later, like, Uryu's like, hey, I knew Squad Zero's immortal. They can come back. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Then it's like, all right, cool. Like, otherwise, Uryu's a bad guy. He killed Senjumaru. He's a bad guy. What do I think of a new movie, not necessarily canon? I'm down. I'm totally down for that. I think a new Bleach movie is long overdue. I think it'd be awesome. I think the Naruto movie we got, what was it called, like Road to Boruto or something like that, was incredible. Really, really good. I think we got something like that. I think that was a great going away movie. I think that was really good. Which Gote 13 member currently would be suitable for Squad Zero? Well, you think about the members that they already have for Squad Zero, right? I think Urahara would be a great addition, but they have Senjumaru, right? And Senjumaru, as we talked about recently, Senjumaru did a R&D team, like before Urahara even established that in the Soul Society. She had one with Mayuri, and that's part of the reason why she got picked and taken up there. The episode releases tomorrow. I thought it was 11th. It is tomorrow. The episode releases tomorrow. Opinions on Soya Azashiro, I already answered that. What are you expecting or thinking Kubo would reveal within this core? I don't know. Apparently, we're getting more Soul King information, Kai. That's what we're getting. There's already been leaks of more Soul King. Senjumaru's R&D team, that'd be a great thing to witness. If they go back in time and we learn more about Senjumaru's like bootleg R&D, it'd be really cool. Do I think a Souls game like on a Bleach setting would be sick? Yeah, I think it'd be fucking awesome. I think it'd be really, really cool. Also, where's the BBS streams? Just not feeling it recently. What is the best website to watch anime? Hulu.com and Disney Plus legally. Ichibei or Saitama? I think just by the nature of the character, Saitama would still win because that's his whole shtick, you know? Yokoso watashi no Soul Society, yes. Beautiful, love it. Aizen crushes the souls of Squad Zero and Ichibei combined. He was able to tank SK Yuhabaha point blank, fought against the Peak Almighty and overpowered it. I just don't know how much power he would have to get his name back, like Ichibei, or, you know, like against Ichibei or anything like that. I think the stopper would be Ichibei. The question is can Aizen take Ichibei? That's the question. What Stern Ridders and Soul Reapers would be great friends if they were enemies? Bazby and Renji. We saw that in Core 2, man. Bazby and Renji would be 10 out of 10 friends if they weren't enemies. Hellverse anime, yes or no? I want there to be a Hellverse anime. Do I think they're going to do one? Not for a very, very long time. Ichibei got Almighty, Thanos wiped in a picosecond. Soul King Yuha couldn't do what he did to Ichibei or to Aizen H.O. I get what you're saying from that, but yeah. What's up, Solange? How's it going? Ichibei's ink has no power over the Hogyoku, Thajibel, or Aizen versus Saitama. I just think it's hard to compare anybody to Saitama, man. What do I think the reason Kisuke chose a candy shop as his disguise from Soul Society and how the Soul Society still couldn't figure this out before Ichigo and the gang became a thing? I think they knew where Urahara was. I don't think that was necessarily a surprise. Same thing with like Ishin. Like, you know, they knew where the fuck Ishin was. Ishin was I'm sure, collaborating with Urahara quite a bit. Like, Urahara was constantly walking around. I think they knew he was there, and they were just like, we're just gonna leave him. Like, you know, it's too much. It's kind of like the Stark thing, right? With Aizen, where it came out where Kubo was like, listen, like escaping from Soul Society, attaining the Hogyoku, it was too much trouble for Aizen to deal with Stark. Like, it was just going to be too much effort. He wasn't down for it. I think that's the same thing that the Soul Reapers were like, listen, it's going to be a lot of effort to go get that guy. Like, it's not worth it. Just leave him to be running his candy shop, make believing that we don't know where he is. For those who keep saying Yamamoto would be the perfect Squad Zero member, also keep forgetting without Yamamoto there would be a Gote 13. True. But Aizen can't die, he's immortal. I mean, it could be erased. Could be get rid of him. Could figure out something. Hopefully, Core 3 explains why Basby is going to be fighting Hashwalth. Then you're good. I just always say Yugrim. Why do you think Urahara Yoruichi's backstory haven't been talked about yet? I don't know. It sounds to me like he's saving it. You know, that's why he's saving the Yoruichi backstory in the Urahara. I think he'll save it for a rainy day. It's confirmed in Campfire World that Aizen and Ichigo are the peak of power over every other character, including Squad Zero 2. Okay, there you go. Grimjo is in the intro, but not Nell. Well, they're saving that. They're saving that. Come on. Gotta save that. Nell's gonna look really cool when she shows up. Would you consider doing a what-if matchup series? Like, what if Zaraki had fought Asnot? I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. So, one of the things, like, my memory's not great. So, like, I'm not this book of intellect, you know, like some of these other Bleach YouTubers and stuff like that, where, like, they're just able to recall this scene that happens all the time. And that's why I like Pythes. Pythes is that. Pythes is very, very good. He's the guy that's off screen in our podcast. He's incredible. He's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Bleach. He knows it. So that's why we like Pythes. Core 3 is going to explain why Basby fought Yugrim. It's also in the manga. You're mad underrated. Keep up the good work, bro. Thank you. Aizen himself. Thank you. I would love if Yoruichi's Zanpakuto to be revealed, even though she doesn't like to use it. They mentioned that a little bit in Campfire World, and that's where that came from, is that she doesn't like to use her Zanpakuto. Would I want to see it? I think so. Because it would be funny because she doesn't use it, right? It's irrelevant. So it would be a funny throwaway to see that. I would be okay with that. Is Ulquiorra and Stark somewhat alive? Any theory? Well, if Campfire World is canon, which seems like it's less and less every day, they do confirm Stark is dead. They confirm that in the novel. Ulquiorra, I mean, we saw him dust away. So I think Ulquiorra for sure is gone. Like, he's dead. It's kind of garbage that Stark fell to the ground the same way that Hannibal fell to the ground. And she was fine. She survived. Or Hime fixed her, and then Stark just dies. Like, what? Each of his powers can't work on anything involving the Soul King. Same with Unohana. Kubo has her backstory ready, but doesn't know where to place it. I could see Unohana also being very relevant in Hell Arc. Very, 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 very relevant. Do I think Hannibal would make an appearance? Yes, I think Hannibal will make an appearance. Stark died of a broken heart. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Come on. Why would Hannibal fight them, though? Why would Hannibal fight who? Miri could have revived Stark. What the fuck, bro? I wouldn't be down for Stark being one of Miri's minions, but I think Stark needed some sort of redemption match. You know, he didn't have a great showing for being the #1 Espada. And I know there's like that argument where it's like, oh, well, he fought 4 captains, you know, and he got caught off guard. But it's like, dude, the guy wanted to see, Shunsui's Bankai, and like he couldn't even force Shunsui to use it, man. Couldn't even force him to use it. Cian Grands or Doma, which is worse? Probably Cian Grands is gonna be my guess. Otherwise, I do a little smirk after using Black Coffin in the opening. Yeah, Aizen is cool, man. He's so cool. Black Coffin atomizes Soul King's power too. If you could choose to be an Espada, Quincy, Soul Reaper, or Fullbring, which one would you choose? Well, I think you think about it like this, right? The Quincy's and the Soul Reapers and the Espada, they're all about the same thing, right? They have like 2 power-ups, you know? Favorite Quincy. Damn, that's a toughie. Favorite Quincy, Askin. Askin is my favorite Quincy by far. I think Askin is cool. Super cool. According to Kubo, now take this for what you will, if you have Fullbring powers or Quincy powers, he believes that you could get an Asauchi and get Soul Reaper powers, which is crazy. I guess that makes sense because those are regular human powers. You get Soul Reaper powers. Cool. So I guess you would really want to pick a Fullbring or Quincy and hope you work your way into either Soul Reaper powers or Espada. I don't know if it transfer over to be an Espada. One of those would be cool. He was about to Ukitake. It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number 1. Yeah, see, that's tough. That's tough. That's really is what it was for Stark, man. That is tough. I love Stark. Ugrim beat Quincy. Also, Wakamundo Atmosphere makes the wrong card stronger. So the top 3 Espada were even at the max power. I mean, if that's the case, like, Aizen shouldn't have drawn them out. Like, come on. Fight him in Wakamundo then. One of the few times Ukitake did anything in his Funkai blocked us. I think from the trailer, Renji might be fighting Uryu, but it's a big guess. From a few seconds, we were just talking about that, Troy, that probably Uryu is fighting Renji, which I think would be really cool because they were like bros when they were fighting Xyloparo. So I think that'd be a really cool moment to have Renji fight Uryu because they were homies, man. They were back-to-back against Xyloparo. Mask of the Ruler Almighty Ugrim would obliterate 98% of the verse. I mean, yeah, because he gets Yuha's powers, right? Like, yeah, that'd be pretty good. And B, the balance is pretty good, too. Do you think Kubo will do Chad justice? I don't know. How do you give... Listen, Chad's only thing that he does is way towards the end of the series. How do you give him justice that far? Like, where does he get the justice from? Chad is a Chad, I agree. Is Shaz Domino alive or dead? Shaz Domino, apparently, okay, he is alive, and he ends up fighting Izuru in one of the novels. I have not read said novel. I have just been told that information, and now I'm regurgitating it. Maybe Yua can somehow control Halibal, and she fights one of each of those groups. I don't like that. I would prefer if Halibal gets freed and then does something. You know, chances of Gojo coming back in Core 3 very high. I give it 8.5 out of 10 chance we see Gojo in Core 3. Chad is Chad. Chad the Box spinoff win. That'd be really funny and really hilarious if they just did like a Chad Megalobox series. That'd be hilarious. Looking back at the comments, people, it's crazy how, or it's funny how people gas up Aizen versus Yuha. Aizen got thrown around and knocked out in that fight. I mean, yeah. I mean, Aizen got roasted, but Aizen's cool, man. We'll take any content with Aizen. Like, it just, we are on the Aizen hype train through and through. Shaz was created by Grimmy. Ichigo killed him. If not dead, Ichigo, he must have died when Grimmy died. Well, there's that. I think my trust in the Ichigo versus Udio fight is waning. I hope that happens. Chaz is alive and currently in a pretty bad place. Chad breaks Gerard Cross because it's a miracle. Man, it's going to be insane. I always wanted Rudeborn to show up again and summon a bunch of his soldiers to fight. Were you Shinji's first love? That was me. That was Shinji's first love. Core 3 is going to be really good. I also wish Rudeborn would show up. I think Rudeborn would be really cool to see him do something. The fight was hyped up since the beginning, and Aizen managed to neg the Soul King Almighty, and Yuha couldn't push Aizen to evolve either, meaning Aizen was never in danger. Chris is coming in with the facts, man. Chris is the Aizen hyped man. Ganju new fight. I honestly think Ganju might get something. Ganju might have some sort of use. Can't wait for Robert Akiturn to return Core 3. Oh, me too, dog. Hey, Robert bros, we're there, dude. Rob bros, can we be Rob bros? We're there. Your YouTube source remains, by the way. Thanks, Treya. Thank you, I appreciate it. If Luffy was in the Bleach first, would he be a Shinigami, Quincy, Hollow, Visored, Fullbring? Luffy. He does a lot of messing, a lot of extending. Where would that fall in with the most? Because I feel like it's such a physical skill, you know? I think he would be a Spada. I think that would just fit him the most, you know? Like an Orang card, because I think that would be the most physical, like changing his powers physically, you know? And he doesn't use a sword. So I would go some sort of a Spada or a Fullbring. I think that'd be the way to go. Watch the lady's reaction when I just oh, you know it's gonna go crazy. You know it's gonna go crazy. I just wish we got more of Halibal. I wish that as well, TP staff. I really wish we got more Halibal. I think more Halibal would have been great. It would have been great justice. I think his army yanked off in a 2-foot hole in his chest, completely eaten by Soul King Yuha, and we see him at the end of the manga in Mukin, completely intact. Thinking Chris. Next time someone trashes Aizen, I'll be like, let me call out my boy Chris. Let me call out my boy Chris. He's got your ass on lock. Do you think they'll cut the na scene with Aizen? No, I do not think they'll cut it. Wherever they said Orihime healed Halibal. That is a question from Pythes. I believe that is in a novel or a short story that gets said. That's where that came from. There's like 4 or 5 Bleach novels. What do you think the remaining Espada still have that... what do I think the remaining Espada still have that item Aizen gave them to punish subordinates? The one Grimjaw used to trap Olgira. Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. That would be a crazy callback for someone to use that again, Kai. That would be crazy. Like to trap one of the Stern Raiders and move them away, that'd be insane. Cone is the GOAT of Bleach. I cannot agree with that, but Cone is cool. Have I played Soul Puzzle? I have played Soul Puzzle. I'm only at like level 12 or something like that. I haven't got very far in Soul Puzzle. I've been working on just editing nonstop, like getting the clips all good to go and setting all that up. That's what I've been working on. If you had the love shrift, what would you ever? Oh, fuck yeah, I would use it. The love shrift is broken, man. The love shrift is really, really broken. I would use it. Nana's part with Robert Atkinson makes sense. Nana got by the Ashwan in the anime, but in the manga he didn't. It probably changed to Robert getting killed by Basby. Kuba writes Aizen like an unstoppable force. Did you see the buffs Kyoko Sugetsu got from Kuba this year? Dude, Kuba loves Aizen. Like, straight up loves Aizen. Just incredible. And he even, like, narratively wise, like, yeah, Aizen was aware of Urahara before Urahara even became friends with Yoruichi. It's like, okay, hello? Like, who is this Aizen guy? Like, what the fuck? I have faith that Robert is alive. Me too, Zero. Me too. I think it's not in the manga, but just a little panel. I think the Tresbestia begged Orihime. That is exactly what happened. The Tresbestia begged Orihime to come heal Halbo. That is what happened. I don't know where that source came from. Does Lil Toto have access to God's love since she ate Pepe? According to Camp Fear and World, yes. Lil Toto has access to use love, but she doesn't like the power because she thinks it's gross, so she doesn't use it. The most underrated in the big three is the most influential aspiring anime for the Gens animes. That is true, and that's actually, like, really cool. I mean, I think that's, like, a great thing to note, Javier. Like, yeah, it wasn't the most... Listen, just by numbers-wise, it wasn't the most successful. It wasn't the most crazy shit you've ever seen. But so much of Bleach has influenced so much of the new generation. It's cool. That's a great title to have. That is so cool. Shinji was aware Aizen since he was in his... Oh, well, yeah, Shinji did say that. That is, yeah, sure. I mean, sure. Yeah. Shinji was cool, too. I love the Shinji dynamic with Aizen. I thought that was really cool. Loved that part. Turn back the pendulum mark was great. Really, really good. I just think it's all good. I mean, I don't have any negative to say. I love Bleach. I grew up reading Bleach. It's fire. Really good. Let me see. Where is... Let me find it. Shinji must have known Aizen's parents then. Yeah, Shinji was best buds, parent-in-law, godfather of Aizen. Do you think Senna would be in... Oh, you a Senna boy, Kai? You like Senna? What squad do I think Senna would be in if she didn't disappear in Memories of Nobody? I think she would be in Hitsugaya squad. I think her and Momo would be besties. Definition is Shinji can roast because Aizen will cook. There you go. So I've been wondering, does Orihime and Chad have Soul King parts? I'm going to say no, but I mean, I'm trying to think because they talk about the Fullbringers a lot. So the Fullbringers are like a super important part to Camp Fear and World. They talk about a lot of the Fullbringers and like, hey, you can do this. Like the Fullbringers came from, I think it's something like every Fullbringer have parts in it. I think that's how that works, and that's how they get a little bit of their powers. I mean, sure. I would have to Google that to confirm that. I'm going off of my shitty memory here. Are you anime lover? I mean, do I love watching anime? If that is the question, the answer is yes. Hold on, let me read this. I just missed that. I'm now picturing Lil Toto dressed in Pepe's holy form and the other Bambi's laughing at her. Yeah, so hopefully, I don't know if she gets access to the holy form, but yeah, she has access to the power for sure. I'm most definitely a Senna boy. She had a lot of potential. Senna was cool. I think Memories of Nobody was beautifully animated, and I think the music from Memories of Nobody was really good. I think Chad and Orihime do have Soul King fragments because the Hogyoku activated them. Momo Hinamori is the most durable more person in Bleach. Oh yeah, I mean, that's factual, dude. She gets roasted multiple times. She's fine. Totally fine. What is your favorite Bleach movie? What is your guys' favorite Bleach movie? I honestly, and I think this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, my favorite Bleach movie is Fade to Black. I think Fade to Black is a fantastic Bleach movie. You think Shinji Bankai is perfect counter to Aizen's Kyokusugetsu? I do not think that. Shinji already has a moment with Bankai and Chikai versus Man. We ain't getting shit. We don't know. They could use Shinji. Shinji does do something later on in the manga. Shinji could equip his Hollow Mask and do something, you know? Fade to Black, Shane, good man, love. Mira, Bleach tomorrow, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Early in the morning too if you're PSD. Hellverse and Diamond Dust Rebellion. I did not like Diamond Dust Rebellion. I didn't think Diamond Dust Rebellion was that good. I recently re-watched the finale of Diamond Dust Rebellion because I was using it for one of our clips. It just didn't have that spice, you know. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but Diamond Dust Rebellion has favorite final battle. I didn't think it was that good, man. I like Fade to Black because it basically like gives me a little bit like Fade to Black is a perfect like let's recreate the Soul Society Rescue arc, and I'm like fuck yeah, like let's do it, man. Like that's why I like Fade to Black. It's confirmed that Score is gonna. It's not confirmed, but like I think Kubo talked about recording Yoruichi lines, which is what got everybody so excited. Yu-Gi-Oh, love Yu-Gi-Oh. Can't forget World specifies Ashwaulan took the Vol standing. There you go. I don't care much for Aizen backstory, but I need like a 30-second scene of Kid Aizen playing with his parents or something. Ugh. Nah, I don't know. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need a scene like that. But I'm on the camp of I don't want Aizen's backstory. Not interested. Don't want to know it. Do I know what happened to the other mod souls that popped up in the Wakamundo arc? Are they technically canon since they were in canon episodes? No. They're not canon. I don't think we'll ever see them again. I never read the manga, so oh hell yeah, man, that's the best. Really, the anime going forward is going to be the best part. Have I heard the Shunsui is Aizen's father theory? Yes, I've heard that theory. I don't think it holds a lot of weight. But the anime is going to be like the ultimate version of Thousand Blood War. It's gonna be way you go. Best Bleach ripoff, Darker Than Black. Darker Than Black is fantastic. The one season it had was really, really good. What's Jushiro's Ukatake's manga? We don't know. It was never shown. We do not know what his manga is. Rank my top 5 anime. It's going to be all old stuff. So Bleach, love Bleach. Trigun, love Trigun. Cowboy Bebop, love Cowboy Bebop. Samurai Champloo, love Samurai Champloo. What am I going to put for my 5th? Let's put like a really sad... Oh, Assassination Classroom. I think Assassination Classroom is fantastic. Love Assassination Classroom. Cried like a baby at the end of Assassination Classroom. Aizen is perfect without a backstory. I agree with that 100%. The Owen versus the Hogyoku. Yeah, I mean, the Owen's just a rip-off Hogyoku. Only Bleach downfall is nobody dies. I do kind of agree, but I don't think someone needs to die for a story to be good, but I do wish somebody died. I had the same complaint with Fairy Tail. I think Fairy Tail could have been really incredible if we had some stakes and some losses in the final season. Obviously, it's still going on with 100 Year Quest, but during the original. Jin Karya shows during Ichigo's holo training. Doesn't mean he can't do that part with Jin Karya. Was really good, though. You got to give it to the boy Jin Karya. Is the pod coming back for episode 1 of Core 3? It is. Actually, Jono, we had the pod come back last week. There is a new Bleach Boys episode out right now. If you go watch it on the YouTube, it is up and available. And then starting, while you guys are all here as well, I'll use this time to be a little bit of a plug. Starting on Sunday, Bleach Boys will be back in full churn. So if you guys are not already subscribed to YouTube or wherever you get your audio podcasts, that will be back 110%. We are doing extra content for Patreon now as well. So if you guys want extra Bleach Boys content, extra Bleach theories, it's on our Patreon, patreon.com/weebsguild. Subscribe and you get 15 extra minutes of the podcast every single week talking about extra theories and things like that. So really looking forward to it. It's going to be super good. Aizen actually believed becoming one with the Hogyoku spirit of the actual Soul King. Why ain't nobody talking about that? Yeah, I mean, Aizen's in his own world, man. Aizen's in his own damn world. When someone dies in Bleach, it's, oh yeah, well, I thought Byakuya was dead. Byakuya, man, if he would have died, that would have been insane. You have that episode of him talking about his addiction to buying stuff? Yeah, that's it. That's the episode. That's it. I still haven't even got to opening any of that stuff yet. I was going to try and figure out a time that Jose could come over and we would just rip into all that. Maybe like around Christmas. What if we just do like a special Bleach Christmas episode and we'll just rip into all of that? Imagine Bleach with an Asuma type. Oh, that'd be so good. Asuma was a great death in Naruto. Really, really great. If Ichibei was in DC / Marvel, how high do you think he would scale? It's hard to say because Ichibei, Ichibei lost, man. He lost, right? So it's hard to say. And a lot of the DC / Marvel characters, they've been around forever. And so because they've been around forever, they just get roasted. They're so good. All the DC and the Marvel characters are so powerful because they've been around forever. So they've done every feat, everything. What is Spada number with Thousand Blood War arc Grimjo be? I think he would be 3. I think that's a fair assessment. Mid-high tier, not god tier. Byakuya being alive, always let me touring. The scene was so impactful. Okay, hold on. So I used to be in the camp that Byakuya should have died. Like, it should have been game over for Byakuya. It shouldn't have been anything else. It should have been over. Okay. But that being said, one of you guys, actually, Django's name, he said that he doesn't agree with that, and he thinks that there is still a use for Byakuya where Renji needs to surpass Byakuya. That has been something that I've talked about since the original Bleach anime, is that Renji wants to surpass Byakuya. Like, that is his goal. He wants to be stronger than Byakuya. So that is a use for Byakuya that still exists. That is something that still needs to happen. Renji needs to surpass Byakuya, and then Byakuya, you know, can go do whatever he wants to do. But I also love Byakuya as a character. Love Byakuya. Those fake fans ruined Byakuya's death for Asuka. Yeah, that's really sad. That's really sad that was even a thing. I think Cat Figure World did compare the remaining Espada to be relative to each other. But did they compared the remaining Espada to be close to like Halibal and Grimjow? Is that what you're saying? Jin Karya, the bounce, is somewhat related to the Quincy's. Any theory? I've never heard that before. Now, I have heard the theory of Jin Karya from the Bout arc, the most infamous filler arc to ever exist, that he is related to one of the visors. I'm so horrible with names. Let's see. To Kensei, right? That's obvious. Karya is related to Kensei. The way that they created the bounce in that filler arc is that they used some soul fragments from existing Soul Reapers to create these mod souls and these vampire bounce. And Kensei looks a lot like him. Wind powers. That was kind of as far as that went. Kubo didn't kill Byakuya for the same reason. Horikoshi didn't confirm any shifts to the end of My Hero Academia. Do I think Nell is equal to Grimjow? I think that's fair. I think Nell and Grimjow is the same length. In Camp Figure World, the current Espada are inferior to Prime, Baragon, and Stark. See, that's why I think that I think 3. I think 3 is where Grimjow would be. I think 3. If Byakuya dies, Rukia or Renji took revenge, it'll not end well like Komamura. True, as we've learned, nobody gets what they deserve when revenge is involved. Okay, Kubo hates revenge. Not a fan of revenge. Everyone ready for the GOATS moment? Chair-sama, dude. Chair-sama's return is going to be so good. I don't agree with Renji wanted to surpass Byakuya in the Soul Society arc, but after his character development, he wanted to stay by his side like Ikaku did Zaraki. I don't like that as much, and I don't think we need two of that, right? I don't think we need like an Ikaku to Zaraki. I don't think we need that with Renji to Byakuya. And I do think they also had a kind of a passing of the torch moment where Byakuya is like, hey, if he steals my Bankai, you finish it with yours. I was like, that's cool enough for me. I think that was cool. I think the perfect moment. I think Byakuya should have been gone. I think that it is what it is. Ichigo and Aizen in Jaws of Hell christening should be significantly more powerful. I don't think in the Hell arc they will use Aizen. I don't think we'll see Aizen again. I think it would be beating a dead horse if we see Aizen once more. I don't think they will use Aizen in the Hell arc. I don't think we'll see him. Tsukishima should have been super dead as well. His whole chest was missing. Yeah, true. Renji could have been Captain Byakuya die. Yeah, 100%. Would have been slam dunk. But are you ready for even more endless? Oh my gosh, yeah. Sashimi. 1,000 blower units are never going to stop in Bleach Brave Souls. We're stuck with 1,000 blower units forever. People still say that Christine the Hell Arc false translation. Oh, there you go. Especially that Ryetsu farmer Mukin prisoner. If we never see Aizen again, Kubo should have just found a way to kill him. I can't wait to see the Welcome to My Soul Society is going to be so good. So good, dude. Shunsui Bankai, that's for sure happening. That's going to be incredible. What is my opinion on possibly seeing or having Rukia be referenced to being good with a scythe as a callback to her in Kubo's original Paint series when he turned it into Bleach? I think that would be cool. Will we see it? I don't think so. I don't think that will happen. I don't think you could think of a way for that to happen. My cousin Tsukishima, yeah. Yep. My uncle Tsukishima, everybody's favorite. Baragon versus Madara. Great question. I don't know how Madara would potentially stop the decay. Amaterasu, you could argue, would maybe stop it, but I don't know. I think Baragon's power is pretty good. There's a lot of good to be had. So we'll have to see what they do with it. Madara can fight another dimension. Well, there you go. There's the answer. Madara can literally leave that dimension, and then Baragon can't do anything. It's over. It's over. I don't know. I think a Rukia callback would be cool to the original design. It'd be something to see. Limbo clones in another dimension, they are not affected. There you go. It's over. It's over. It's ogre. Baragon can't affect another dimension unless he can. Unless he pulls that out of his ass. Who knows? But we'll never see Baragon again. We'll never know what happens. Baragon's gone. How did I like Don? I actually haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it once this is done. Remember, Baragon essentially has a slightly weaker version of Gojo's Infinity. I know. Baragon's really good. Really, he's broken. He's really, really good. If you were to have a Bankai in Bleach, what would it be and why? That's such a hard question, such an open-ended question, Mick. But if I could steal somebody's Bankai, and I'm going to immediately outlaw Aizen's Bankai, or Aizen's Zanpakuto, because everybody wants Aizen's Zanpakuto. I think it would be cool, and you don't see it a lot. Okay, Nova Master coming in with Okay, Nova Master and Mara both coming in with a fucking context from Bythes. If I could steal one, and I think just because it's unique, I would steal this one. Sasakibe, the lieutenant to Yamamoto. How many lightning Bankais did we see? How many lightning Zanpakutos did we see? None. Zero. I don't want to be in the ice type. I don't want to be in the fire type. Lame, lame, lame. Don't want to be there. Give me lightning. I'll be the lightning guy, all right? Send me there. Now, I am competing with Yoruichi in that one, but I'll be the strongest male lightning type user. That's where I'll be. I'll hang out there. I'm a server. My banking return one. I'm a server. My banking would turn $1 bit bills to $100 bills. Are we committing fraud? Is that what that was? Kyokisuga says useless by the broken spiritual pressure. How strong is Momo? Honestly, Momo's super strong, dude. Momo's super strong. She survives everything. What's up, Vamp? Is anyone gonna talk about how the fuck Aizen knew what Ichigo's Bankai and Shika were despite never seeing it and knew exactly what the Almighty did? Aizen's the GOAT, man. Don't question it. Aizen just knows. He just knows. Do you think the Yoruichi stretch scene will get considered? Well, the Yoruichi scene that everybody talks about was like a fan drawing. So, will they put... Now, the question is, right? Here's the real question. Will they put the title of the episode on Yoruichi's ass cheek like they did in the manga? That's the real question. I miss you too, Vamp. I don't know if I responded to that. Jubito versus Kenpachi. I mean, Kenpachi could, like... He broke out of another dimension, man. Like, that's crazy. Would I rather have Bankai or Domain Expansion? Bankai. 100%. Bankai. Easy. Although Domain Expansion is pretty good because it's a sure hit. Like, you get somebody in your Domain Expansion, it's a 100% guaranteed hit. What would be your top 5 Aizen moments? I mean, fuck. I gotta pick 5. Aizen sipping tea when the Espada first got together. Aizen leaving in his pillar of light. Aizen making everybody stab Momo. Aizen declining Yuha offer. And welcome to my Soul Society. There you go. That's fan drawing, yeah. Yeah. There is a popular image of Yoruichi where like she is doing like the cat-like stretch. That's a fan drawing. That is not from the manga. Nanao is pretty goated. I love her mythological connections and her writing with Shun. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a very cool scene, and it's been so long since I've heard the description and the exchange for that, where I'm super excited to see it. I tell people that the Hogyoku has some kind of pseudo omnipotent omniscient powers hidden. I can see that. I can see that. They didn't show Rukia's cheek, so they're not putting that little... But they've been showing a lot of guy ass cheek. We got Pepe ass cheek that wasn't in the manga. Kubo owes us, okay? He's saving it. If they didn't do the Yoruichi ass scene, Twitter's going to eat them like 100%. 100%. Aizen sweats hair gel. I would believe that. Aiden killed the Soul King Overflow. Aizen stopped Ichigo's theme song. Yeah, that was a great one too. That was a great one too. If you had to choose either Rukia or Adult Nell to marry, Rukia. I need more Hogyoku information. It's too broken to be what it is. I think like Hogyoku is like there's a narrative term for it, like the thingy. I forget what the type of the thing is. It doesn't need to be stated more. Like it is just like this thing. It's just like this thing of power. You know, like sorry, like it is what it is. Best Bleach plot twist. I mean, the best Bleach plot twist is the reveal of Aizen. Like it's so well known now, and that's why it's the best plot twist. It's so good. Can't believe a fan actually, that was so funny. Yeah, a fan totally animated that. It's so good. The MacGuffin. Sashimi, thank you. It is the MacGuffin. So Yoruichi Kappo's in the manga. Not that exact one that everybody keeps quoting. It's not. Do I think Yushiro is annoying like everyone else? Yushiro. Oh, is that Yoruichi's young brother? Ah, he's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Would you take Yoruichi over Makima? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Hogyoku just does what the owner wants. I hope they fit in the Ichigo. What do you think of Hime's dress scene? It was cute. I think we're past that scene, aren't we? Boogie the Clown. If you want to see Smash, you had to be center of attraction. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hogyoku is basically artificial Soul King fragment according to Campfire World. There you go. Aizen activating his Shikai sealed on a wall against Yuha without even physically talking to him, which means Kyokusetsu is activated through Aizen's curiosity touching you now. Where streaming site? Hulu if you're in the US, Disney Plus if you're international is where it's going to be shown. 7:30 a.m. PST for Bleach is going to be when it airs tomorrow. Do you think we'll get more information about the last royal family? I do. I think there's a reason why we haven't got much information. I think there's a lot of reasons why it's like very convoluted. We don't know a lot. I think we will get more information about it. What that information will be, I don't know. But I think it's being saved on purpose. Tokunaga, Urahara, and Genjo basically said if you possess the Hogyoku, you are the Soul King. There you go. There you go. There you motherfucking go. That's all we need to know. Thank you. I hope we see a Shrieker cameo. That'd be so funny. Your page deserves more attention. Thank you, Crix. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying all the shorts. We think we officially finished 30 days straight of shorts. We have more. I kind of did more than 30, so we have some more that we'll do. But we're going to start going into 1000 Blower Core 3 content so that you'll see a lot more of that. Do you wish Karn and Yuzu were more involved? I do. If I could pick anybody to be more involved, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people that kind of got thrown to the wayside. Hogyo isn't a Soul King. It has fragments contained in it. No way we got Weezy Go live before Core 3. Oh, no way. Do you think that maybe Yoruichi's Zanpakuto is actually a keto type? I do think so. I think the reason why she doesn't use it is because, it's not befitting. She doesn't want to use it, you know? Is Genjo's Gatsuga Tensho rivals Ichigo? No. No, I mean, we saw that in the Fullbring fight. It's not even close. Short's amazing. Thank you, Crux. Thank you. I wonder how they're going to frame that one part with the Soul King. You know the part? I don't know the part. I don't know how they're going to do it. But I'm very interested. I think I am so excited for 1000 Blower Core 3 to be coming back. I think they have done such a good job with the scenes that we have seen. I'm so excited to see it. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be good. I think episode 1 tomorrow is going to be good. I think it's going to be good. But the further we go into it, I think the better scenes we're going to get. It's going to be so cool. I'm really hopeful. Really hopeful. Personally, I'm fine that Ichigo's sisters and friends are involved in fighting and they help carry on the story. Yeah. Karn is a Soul Reaper and uses Quincy. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Do you think they use Fullbringers enough? Because I know besides the little part in Core 3, nah, they didn't. And they didn't use them enough. They could have done it more. And I think that's why Camp Fair and World was so focused on Fullbringers. They didn't really get a time. Hey, I've been waiting for the third part since they released 1000 Blower. Hell yeah. I think Tatsuki deserved by far the most involvement. I think she was on the cusp of being involved and they just never did it. I think Tatsuki deserved it. How powerful Yamamoto would have been with the Hogyoku? I mean, Yamamoto with the Hogyoku would have been insane. Would have been so strong. Would have been impossible. Would have been incredible. But yeah, any of that would have been good. Any of that. But yeah, Tatsuki would have been the one that I would have picked for out of any character in Bleach to be more involved in the story. She's cool. I like Tatsuki. Everyone, what news never seen before Bankai do you want to see in the next core? Chad with a full body armor would have been so cool. I agree that would be really cool. Is the Kaka scenes him getting hair? We hope so. Okay, Seraphim, that hits a little too close to home. Did you play Black Myth Wukong? I did not. My roommate played it though, and I watched him play it. It looked good. Looked fun. Why do you think we still haven't seen the Keto Squad in action? I don't know. That's such a weird one. Like Urahara's friend who was like the Keto Corps commander. Like we didn't see him at all. Like he didn't even get involved. And he did like the strongest Keto we've ever seen. Like stop time and then turn back the pendulum. Like it was insane. Tessai? Yeah, Tessai. There you go. I love the design of Eldritch Yuha. I wish more of the Quincy's had horror/godly designs. Yeah, that'd be really cool. That'd actually be a great idea, Troy. We need a Kira Bankai for real. Best Lieutenant? Nope. Don't agree with that. Do not agree with that. Ukatake's Bankai could be shown in a flashback. I think Ukatake's Bankai will be shown in the Hell Arc. I think that is what they're saving for. That's what'll happen. Do you think Gerard versus Yu-Gi-Oh would go forever? I mean, yeah, I'd go pretty much close to forever. I think the opening Jack is really, really good. Pythes, what's up, dog? Started staring at my Vagabond Journey again. I have never started on the Vagabond Journey. Never started that one. I hear it's incredible, though. Kubo explained the Keto Corps doesn't fight. They're literally just a bunch of nerds who study and create new Keto. Keto Corps is basically Keto R&D. Kubo says in Club outside. There you go. There you go. Keto Corps doesn't fight. They just design the Ketos that everybody knows. Should we ask Ichibei what is Hado 100 and other hidden ones? Yeah, we need to ask Kubo for the full list of Hado 1 through 100 and let him figure it out. Isai Time, Stop and Turn Back the Pendulum versus Baragon's aging. I would like to think that eventually Baragon would age through time, right? Like, he would eventually cut through it, right? That's crazy. Urahara, the Indicate we're talking to Hasagi for his journalist news job, said he made it to find a way to replace the Soul King, but then said that's not completely true. There were selfish intentions. Because we don't know Urahara's a good guy. We don't know. Do I have any expectation of the endings? I do not. I think it's an open book for what the ending could be. I think it's too hard to figure out, one, where Core 3 is going to end, and it's too hard to figure out what exactly is going to be the ending scene for Core 4. I think it'll end it exactly like the manga, though, where we go in time and we see Ichigo's kid. Did Ichibei start racism? Yep, that's it. That's it, dude. We figured it out. The story of Bleach is done. That's it. Ichibei started racism. He created everything that we know, everything that's wrong with the world. It was Ichibei under the guise of the Soul King. Obito versus Yamamoto. Over under on them changing the ending of the Gerard fight. Oh, I think it will be expanded. I think the Gerard fight will be expanded greatly. I think a lot of those fights will be expanded. I think Core 4 will be so much new stuff. So much new stuff. It's gonna be crazy. If the freaking end Core 3 Urahara saying Bankai, dude, that would be nuts. That would be nuts. They ended with Urahara's Bankai. Lead. What's up, dog? I still don't know anything about Bleach. Fair play. Fair play. Do I think Shunsui will get closure with Ukitake? I hope so. That would be an incredible scene to add. I think it'd be really cool. Favorite Bleach character, least favorite Bleach character. Now, I mean this with all the love in my heart. My least favorite Bleach character is Toshiro. I don't understand the hype with that guy. I don't understand the hype. He's cool, right? He's got a cool ice power. He's got a cool ice dragon. But man, I could do with less Toshiro in my life. Let's rip Toshiro from some of them, you know? I don't need so much Toshiro in all my arcs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. He's in fucking everything. He's in all the stuff. Like, let me see some of the other guys. Like, let's get, like, you know, as much as we put out a short shitting on Soifon, let me get Soifon in my arc, man. Like, let's get somebody else. Why Toshiro's a prodigy? Yeah, because he's a prodigy, he's in the whole, he's in everything, man. He's in everything. You think about Thousand Blood War? Toshiro is present from the beginning, dude. He loses a fight. He comes back. He wins a fight. He dies. He gets fixed to come back and fight again because he has to be in fucking everything. He can't just be left as a zombie like everybody else. Like, Toshiro has to be the one person that gets fixed and come back. Like this fucking guy. Adult Toshiro, you mean that Toshiro's older brother is better than Toshiro. Yeah, you're correct. I really like Toshiro in Soul Study arc, like when a little boy, but now I wonder. He's top 5 for sure. Cool question, is Renji worth summoning? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the new banner for that has Renji, Byakuya, and Rukia. Let me see. I think they're Guild Quest units, though. Let me take a look. Byakuya and Rukia, I think, so you want. I think Renji's garbage character. Oh, yeah, his older brother. My bad. Always yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It's a common mistake that happens. Do you think Aura and Hikone will appear in Hell Arc or just get a mention? I don't think they'll appear or get a mention in the Hell Arc. Top 3 most overrated Bleach characters go, not counting waifus. So you don't want me to rate waifus. You want me to rate overrated Bleach characters. Well, number 1 is Hitsugaya. Hitsugaya, you need to be more famous, bro. Thank you, Jakes. Is that how I pronounce the name? Jaxe? How would I say that? Toshiro is overrated. Big time overrated. Who else? I mean, I think a lot of the people, they're popular for a reason, and I think they have a good rating. Now, if we're talking underrated, my boy Omaida. I tried to make it look cool as Jace. Okay, all right. Omaida. No, Byakuya is not overrated. Byakuya is cool as hell. He deserves a spot. Byakuya is not. Shunsui, number 2. Who else? I think everybody else is pretty rightfully rated. I don't really have too much to complain about. Gin is underrated for sure. I think Gin is incredible. I think Tozen as well is underrated. I think. When's the last Bleach character popularity? Let's take a look. Bleach character poll. I think there's a whole wiki page for all the character polls. Popularity polls. Here we go. Let's go. 10th poll. That's the most recent one. So this was on October 2022. First place was Rukia, then Ichigo, then Kisuke, then Kenpachi, then Aizen, then Orihime, Grimmjow, Toshiro, Byakuya, Yoruichi. Then it goes Chad at number 11, which is crazy. That is insane to me. Do you think they're going to use any of the scenes from the opening anime? I don't think they'll use those exact scenes, but they pretty much showed all the scenes that are going to happen in Core 3. I think Renji is too lowly rated. I put Renji up higher. Rukia, Ichigo, and Kisuke are top 3. I think those are fair. I think those are all very relevant. No, so this is, there was a popularity poll that was held by Viz Media October 21st, 2022. This is the last Bleach popularity poll that was ever held. And these are their character rankings. So it goes Rukia, Ichigo, Kisuke, then Kenpachi, Aizen, Orihime for number 6, then Grimmjow, Toshiro, Byakuya, Yoruichi. The ending hasn't dropped yet, which is weird. Just the opening come out. Grammy is most underrated. Weirdly enough, Kon is ranked number 19. Zangetsu is number 17, which is crazy. Yuha is 22, Bazby is 23, Yugrim 24, and then Ishin comes in at 25. Orihime or Hikafune, Milk. Dog, where's that Don Kanoji? Don Kanoji's underrated for sure. Kon is definitely overrated. I think Kon is a lesser evil version of Mineta from My Hero. Do you think the anime did Grammy's fight justice? I think it could have been a little bit longer, but I do think the animation for Grammy's fight was really, 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 really good. I've heard both the ending and the opening are out on Spotify, so I've heard. But I'm waiting to see the visuals that go with it. I'm waiting for that. It's way too early to confirm anything involving the Indicore for, yeah, it's so far out. And the fact that Kubo is now confirmed drawing storyboards for the anime, it's impossible to guess. It is impossible to guess what's going to happen. So, guys, all right. Boys, girls, everybody, we're calling it. That's it. It's donezo. It's about dinner time for me, and I'm burning in here. I'm sweating. So I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for hanging out. We will probably be back later tonight. I want to do some more Bleach stuff later tonight. I think we're going to read the manga chapters that are going to be adapted in the first episode of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Core 3, which airs tomorrow. So if you guys aren't, make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I appreciate you guys all for hanging out. I really had a great time. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War will be back tomorrow. It'll air at 7:30 a.m. PST. Bleach Boys is back and out everywhere. We'll have a new episode for you guys on Sunday. We will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let me slowly turn everything out. I don't know how to do it. And boom. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Have a good Friday. And I will see you later tonight or Saturday. Bye, everybody.